So up until this point, I haven't really played that normally in my games. So for this one, I'm just going to play as I normally would. I'll just play a game as if I have no restrictions, pretending like this is my main account. Portals, we have 3-cost champion, completed anvil, golden finale. All of these are pretty normal portals, nothing too special here. I'll just let the lobby decide. Once I get into maybe gold or platinum, I'll actually start playing normally, going into voting portals and all that stuff. The one I would probably go for is completed anvil. This one's just pretty standard. Golden finale. Not very fun, but it's not game disrupting either. 3 gold and a cloak. We get a quirky headliner with big shot. I'm probably going to take this because it's a pretty good early game carry. And 2 big shots means that he's going to have a decent amount of AD. So yeah, so far it's looking like an AD game. We have a quirky headliner with a bow and a cloak. We can probably make Hurricane or whatever AD item we get. So let's see what our next item is and our final 3 gold. The key to a good early game is to play what the game gives you. If you're trying to do something specific, it's still fine, but sometimes you just want to play what the game gives you. Okay, Augments. Combat Caster? Probably not. Best Friends 2? No. Best Friends is not a good augment. You have to position kind of weirdly. Healing Orbs is just like a generically good augment, but I don't think I need it. Cybernetic Bulk. Standard augment. I'm just going to take Trade Sector. I like to get free rerolls, and you also get a little bit of gold from this. So yeah, we could build a board now. 2-star cannon. So we'll play 2 Guardian instead of this Cassante and Lilia. So let's sell these 2. I don't actually plan on playing 4 big shots. And let's just play Lilia. I actually don't know who's stronger. 1-star Lilia or 1-star Cassante. I'm also going to bow this quirky just to give them a little bit of more attack speed. And so yeah, our board is looking decent. Not the strongest opener, but it's good enough. EDM in our shop. Disco, Tarek, Headliner. No thanks. We hit a set. Gotta play that on my board. I'm also gonna sell this. Pick up a Pantheon. Maybe we'll get Pantheon 2 if we're lucky. Looks like maybe... I was gonna say any reroll, but they have Clear Mind, so it looks like they're trying to play level 7, level 8 board. I don't recommend picking up any headliner unless you actually have items for her, because she's a pretty terrible carry. Or you need a very strong front line, because if she doesn't get ramping, then yeah, she doesn't really do that much for your board. But we got very lucky here. 2-star Pantheon. So now that we hit the 2-star Pantheon, we're actually going to sell the set and make Econ here. Now I'm going to hold on to the Lilias just because I might get Superfan. And if we don't win this round, I'm going to sell this Cassante. Otherwise, we're making 10 gold. And we're going to chill here. So this fight's looking like a win. A little bit closer than I thought, but this fight did seem like a win to me. Okay, carousel item. It's an option between glove and belt. I'll probably just take glove just so I can make Last Whisper for Corgi. So Corgi's our carry, so we want to make items for him right now. But something like a chain or a belt for Pantheon is also good. He's our 2-star carry. The main point is you want to play items around your upgraded units in the early game. You don't want to put like a Salvary Cave on your 1-star Lilia. It just doesn't really do much for your board. I'm actually going to play this for 2 Punk. My reasoning is I might want to reroll a little bit. I'll consider it. Let's also cloak this guy, sword the Corgi. Next item I'm looking for here is probably IE or Giant Slayer. Deathblade is also good. Just your generic AD items for your AD carries. Okay, I don't want to play Punk anymore, but I also have only 1 backline carry, so I'll see what I can do once I reach level 6. I don't want to reroll here, let's just make 20. We don't need Cassante anymore. Let's look at what everyone else is doing. Punk. Jazz, Rapid Fire. Emo, KDA. 8-bit, Senna. Emo. And I'm definitely losing this fight. That's a 2-star Gnar. Well, we're gonna lose our streak here. But 20 gold at 2-6 is pretty good. This guy's a pretty strong board. Doesn't seem like very good stuff from the shops yet. Looking for Nico or Garen to play 2 8-bit or 3 Superfan. My board right now is probably okay, but that's a... If I get Nico or Garen, that's a pretty big upgrade. So we got IE here. Gonna see what my other items are before I slam. Another cloak. Did not get dropped to gold. I kind of wanted to make 30 here. Maybe I should have not played this guy here. So I'm gonna replace the Lilia for right now. But if we hit Nico, then I'll play her on my board again. Alright, so our items are looking like Dragon's Claw, IE, and then this bow could either be Red Buff or Giant Slayer. Or Hurricane. Probably not Hurricane because we already got 2 cloaks. But yeah, we'll just play our final bow item, whatever we hit first. So either Giant Slayer, Red Buff, Hurricane. All 3 are perfectly fine items. Alright, so Augments. Impenetrable Bulwark, probably not. I already have a Dragon's Claw. Prismatic Ticket, I am not playing reroll, so no. First Ground, I pretty much never take this Augment. Lightning Speed, I always get offered this Augment for some reason. Let's reroll. Wildness Trust, this is the try-hard option. Unleashed Arcana. So I got offered like the prismatic item augments. Yeah, okay, let's just take Wellness Trust. That's the augment I'd take anyway. Kind of weird how I got all the item augments, but yeah, whatever. Let's play another backline unit. Bard's not really a carry. Maybe Kaisa. Oh, I probably should have rerolled earlier. Oh well. Still looking to play Nico. Nico would make this Corki really good because then I could put this bow item on someone else. Although I could also skip playing Superfan now because I have a third item on Corki anyway. Just make 30. What's everyone else doing? Punk, Rapid Fire, Country, Kaisa, 8-bit. I don't know what this person's playing. Yeah, I don't know. I took Wellness Trust even though I didn't have the gold for it. But it's fine. Well, we'll have 40 gold this turn. The thing about Wellness Trust is it says round start. So this round, I have 32 gold. By the start of the next turn, I will have over 40 gold. So I'll actually get the 3 health that it gives me. So this is a kind of a trick you could do when you're playing Wellness Trust. It's actually fine to roll below 40 as long as you have 40 gold in the next round. So for item here, this bow is probably the best option here. Sword is also good. Cloak is also good. So I'll probably just take Cloak. Definitely not Rod. I do not want to make a Ginsu's. So yeah, we'll make a Hurricane. I.e. Last Whisper, Hurricane. Pretty good item combination. There we go. Corki's pretty strong now. And we'll just make 50 gold here. No Nico. So I don't need Superfan anymore. I'm actually just gonna sell the Lilias. My next in is probably just a splash unit, so it could be like Lulu, Bard, whatever I hit. Or it could just be any generic unit. So now it's all about working on frontline items, because I have 3 backline items, damage items, so let's go for something like Warmogs, Redemption, Rebel Vest, Stone Plate, just any generic frontline items. If we get dropped a bunch of offensive components, we'll also itemize another carry, and then move that over to our late game carry. Found an Ari here as well. I think I'm just gonna play this because Ari is pretty good, even with no items. She does a lot of single target damage, so it's good for taking down things like tanks. Looks like these people are pretty strong. This guy's pretty strong. There's a pretty scary Gnar, headliner Gnar, with 2 Dragon's Claws. Yeah. This guy griefed me on 2-6, now he's gonna grief me on 3-6 as well. But I do have a Wellness Trust, so I'm gonna get gold anyway. That's just a matchmaking RNG. So we get a Misfortune headliner, instantly selling this and picking this up. And let's reroll. Not gonna play Nico anymore probably, so we'll see what our next in should be. I could play a Spellweaver. I also don't have to play Garen anymore, I can play another Sentinel unit. Got a Lulu pair from Krugs apparently. Let's just level here. Roll. Probably Spellweaver. Don't need this. Still trying to figure out my board here. Probably something like this. 3 backline units. Misfortune with a lot of 3 items. What I'm trying to do there is balance between backline carries and frontline carries. Or I guess frontline units. You don't want too many backline units, you don't want too many frontline units. Just generally speaking. Like some comps are actually okay if you have too many frontline units. But for the most part, if you're just building a standard board, frontline, backline. Ascension, teaming up, Capricious Forge. Probably Capricious Forge. The reason why is because I have a 2-star Echo and true damage, so he's gonna get the bling bonus, he's gonna get 2 Ornn items. But let's see what our other options are. Teaming up 2, probably not because I don't need the support item. 3's a crowd, I don't need that. Ascension, I already have pretty good damage. Unified Resistance is okay as well. I'm just gonna take Capricious though. Seems like a pretty good item. So our Echo's gonna be pretty tanky. Let's put him on the same side as Misfortune. And yeah, let's just chill. This is also a 2-star set. Do I want this though? Probably. I'll save it for later. So it looks like big shots again. So maybe like big shot, Ezreal, Jhin, backline carry, go level 9. So I'm actually not sure if I would have won this fight if Echo didn't have the Thief's Gloves item here. Let's also play Jazz. We could also probably drop 2 Sentinel because we have this Echo here from Trickster's Glass. We already have 4 frontline units now. So yeah, let's play this. Roll. Nothing. Let's just keep pushing levels and see what else will go on after stage 4. JG. It's pretty funny. I see a lot of people here in the lower elos want to play country. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, you don't want to play country unless you get the headliner for it. It's not a comp that you really want to force. It's very, very, very inconsistent if you try to do that. If you're trying to force it just because you want to have fun, then sure. But if you're actually trying to force it just to climb ranks, it's actually pretty bad. So I would not recommend doing it. Anyway, as for carousel item, let's go for belt. Ideally belt. If not belt, we can go for chain. Otherwise, if we get another offensive component, it's pretty bad. So hopefully this person doesn't take chain. If they do take chain, then okay, never mind. So yeah, let's just build Sunfire. Sunfire is not really a tank item, but it's still a frontline item that does something for your board. Let's also drop Jazz, because we have a 2-star Garen here. We don't need Jazz anymore. We don't need Gragas, we don't need this. Let's level up, and I guess we could play Jazz because we're gonna level up here. Scout real quick. That's a 3-star Misfortune. I actually don't know if the Jazz Misfortune comp is even good anymore. So if I win this fight, then I'm assuming the comp is pretty bad. So that's a 3-star Misfortune. Maybe in previous patches it would win this fight. Yeah, never mind. It's not looking very good for them. 2-star Lulu. So after we'll replace this, like we'll play 2 Bruiser, something like this. But I'm gonna wait a little bit because we still want to play Spellweaver. Let's scout a little bit. Highly confident I can beat this guy now. Misfortune is a big upgrade over Corki, so yeah, once she focuses on this Gnar, he's just dead. Also, this is why you don't itemize Vi. She's not a tank. Don't believe the game when it says attack tank. She's not a tank. She's just a stun bot. So now... thinking of what we could drop here. Or maybe just go straight to level 9. Sentinel. I feel like 2-star Garen is still better than 1-star Blitz. But we'll still hold it, just in case. We have this Echo that we're gonna play around. I'm not gonna play Nico. So we just need to get a defensive component here. Protector's Vow. Pretty good to me. Adaptive Helm would have been a fine item as well. But yeah, combination of generic tank items like this, good enough. I plan to play around Kiana now because I have this 2-star Echo with Capricious. Gonna play 2 Sentinel, probably Crowd Diver or something like that with big shot carry. So yeah, let's just go level 9. So I'm thinking 2 Sentinel, 2 Bruiser, backline carry, Kiana, Zed. If anyone's wondering if Fast 9 is dead, it's not. You just don't play around a 5-cost headliner anymore. You just play around a 4-cost headliner instead. Because 2% at level 9 is very unreliable. Obviously, if you get offered one of them, then it's good to take it. But otherwise, you probably shouldn't. Let's also sell our Misfortune headliner, pick this up. And let's use this Ezreal as our carry for right now. And then put these items on Blitz. 4 Sentinel. Hull Crusher, make sure to move the Echo. Push levels. If anyone is wondering, yes, I can play other comps. This is just my preferred style of playing. I like to go level 8, stabilize, go level 9. Play 4 and 5 cost units. Play around my items, do stuff like that. I'm just not a big fan of reroll, but also because reroll is pretty weak in the meta right now. If you take a look at what is called prismatic tickets, it has a very, very bad average placement. So when a prismatic augment that helps you hit a reroll board is not performing very well, that's how you can tell that reroll is doing pretty bad in the meta. So if you want to climb on this patch, I would recommend playing like this playstyle. Go level 8, go level 9. Reroll is not dead, but it's just not very good right now. Probably gonna lose this fight. That's a 3-star Misfortune with Rage Blade. Ramp up. Jazz Emblem. Hyper Pop. Ideally, I would like the Hyper Pop emblem. Could also take Hand of Justice for playing around a 5-cost units, like Yorick or Kiana. So let's look for Kiana, and then maybe we could play that instead of what you call it, instead of this cannon. Sorry, it's hard for me to roll and also like make a decision at the same time. It's hard for me to roll and talk at the same time. Still kind of learning how to do that. Now the reason why I didn't take this Ezreal headliner is because this blitz is actually pretty good. So we're just gonna play around the blitz as our tank. This person also went level 9, rolled down for a board. So we're gonna do the same thing. There's the Kiana. So let's put this on her. Don't need Kennen anymore, we don't need this. Play Zed. We'll just EDM the Zac. And we'll play this instead, but only if we get 2-star Mordekaiser. So yeah, this looks like our board. We could also play this too, but 4 Sentinel seems pretty good. Once I find another Ezreal, I'll move over these 80 items to Jhin. Hopefully we can 2-star him. We also get offered an EDM Zac, meaning that I could go for a 3-star Zac. But I kind of don't want to do that. So our front line's pretty good, but our back line is a little weak. So we have to look for backline carries. Just rolling a little bit here. Skipped over a Mordekaiser, I think. My mistake. I'm not gonna put the Hurricane on him yet, because I could get Shojin. Shojin's a very good item on Jhin. So we'll wait and see what we get. Or blue buff. Yeah, we're gonna put blue buff on Jhin here. Then we'll just put the Hurricane back on him. Don't care about Lucian anymore. Let's roll. Dig a little bit. 2 Bruiser. Something like this. I have too many frontline units though. We're gonna sell this Blitzcrank. We'll find another headliner. Let's just put Hyper Pop on this guy. Okay, we don't care about Sentinel anymore. Since we found a Lawi, we don't need sets either. Alright, so this is our board. We just need upgrades now. Sell this. Zac. Do I want that? Why not? Let's put the tank items on him because he's our headliner. And yeah, let's look for upgrades. I also could go for a 3-star Zed. I have a lot of gold, so why not? Okay, I've changed my mind. Let's go for 3-star forecasts. Let's just have a little bit of fun. If we don't hit, we don't hit. Game's almost over anyway, so let's just start rolling. I don't care about wellness trust anymore that much, like the HP value. So let's just dig. Two-star Zac. I mean, 2-star Yorick. We're 1 Zed away from Z3. I mean, if we hit, we hit. If we don't hit, oh well. Unfortunately, we do have to sell our Jhin here, but whatever. If I find a set again, I'll also play him on my board just to get 4 Bruiser. Zed or Zac? Nope. Item here. Actually don't know. Giant Slayer. Okay, got taken. Probably Bramble. Zac. Oh, well, there's there it is. Am I too much of a tryhard? I mean, maybe. But if 3-star Zac doesn't win me the fights, then this unit is just abysmal. Let's see if 3-star Zac can beat a level 9 board with the legendaries. Cast. He's just super beefy, does a lot of damage. It doesn't seem very good though because he's very slow. So like, I guess other 3-star forecasts he doesn't look that good. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. That doesn't seem very good to me. Maybe I'll hit 3-star Zed as well. No, this is the last turn. Unless I start losing fights. If I lose with 3-star Zac, though, that's kind of embarrassing. Let's put QS on him as well. $1380 magic damage and heals for 920 health. Why does it look like 3-star Zac is struggling? Oh. Oh wait, this person is level 10 though, so maybe it is fair. They're also, it looks like, dangerously close to 3-star Lucian. Maybe I'll just play EDM. Buff up the Zac a little bit. I'm not saying that a 3-star forecast should be an instant win, but this Zac unit looks pretty bad, to be honest. There's the 3-star Zed. Okay, if we don't win this, then board strength is a myth. Let's go extra tryhard as well because we're insecure and we need the win. Alright, there we go. Seems pretty good to me now. If I don't win this fight, then yeah, board strength is a mystery. What does this guy do? Summon a shadow with a bunch of attack damage. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. If that was a close fight, and then 3-star Zac, 3-star Zed are very fake. But it looks like in first place. Now, I would normally say don't go for 3-star forecasts unless you have a really good spot to do it. The only reason why I had a really good spot to do it was just because I'm in silver, so I don't get punished for a bad early game. I don't think my early game was that bad, but it wasn't the strongest board. So, honestly, this was probably like a top 4 maybe in a higher elo lobby. But my board was definitely not that strong, so just something to learn from. Here, I was only able to get away with it because it's silver. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.